also one of Milton's reps. So if you have any questions afterwards, you can see me or Gail at the back with questions. So up next we have Sacramento's premier poets. We'll be bringing up Lawrence NSAA Dinkins. We have Sean King. I like to call him Sean the King because his poetry is just that tight. And we have Laura Amobimi Cook and the one and only Coon the poet. So up next, we're going to go ahead and get started with, how do I say, his voice trumpets. So we're going to go ahead and give a round of applause as NSAA graces the stage.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Yeah, I like that. I like that. How you doing back there? Way back there. Hey. Yes, hey, what's up? Yes. Wave your hand. Hey. Okay, no. All right, so we got a lot to cover, but I only got 15 minutes. It's kind of bad for me, good for you, kind of thing. Win-win situation. So we had someone that passed away in the poetry world fairly recently. Maya Angelou, she passed away, which is a blow for us. But I think if you think about it, it's a good thing because you realize how a poet, a writer, a black woman can impact the world, right? A black artist, I mean, all over the world. They had newspaper headlines talking about, you know, a shero has passed. So, also too, put your hands together for Milton's born, it's his 10th anniversary as well. So we have one artist leaving us and then we honoring another artist, a visual artist. So we had an artist of the page and then an artist of the canvas, right now. So, so I'm going to start with a poem honoring the shero, and then we're going to go into. Then I'm going to do 2 more poems. I guess that's enough. I don't want to burden you guys with a whole bunch of words because we have some dynamite poets after me. She took one final lap around the city that she spent the better part of her life defending. What is it all for, she asked herself. She defeated giants and laid titans to rest. She saw years of plenty where words were sword and shield holding back armies, and air blown from her diaphragm could stop a tsunami in mid-wave. She also lived through years of famine where words wilted on the vine, barely enough to feed the tiniest of hope. Years where everything was made of kryptonite. But she rebounded, although she couldn't fly as far as she used to. Although her booming voice became a whisper. Just the sight of her in the air led the voices to believe in words again. Maybe that's what it's all about. She looked into the mirror at her chest and stroked the big red W flourished there with gratitude. Maybe it's about the words, and words have power. She went to the display case, hung her cape up for the last time, laid down on the bed of books she had written, and sighed her final poem. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling all right? Y'all feel? Give me some snaps. Yes, okay, all right, okay. I'm feeling the vibe a little bit in the room. I'm just not here for edutainment, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I need some call, you know, we need to do a poetry thing, right? Come on now, cats. You know, you look like a smooth cat right there. I like the whole vibe you put off. I dig that. You know what I'm saying? All right, mahogany, Sacramento poetry. You know, hey, come on, babies. All right. So, the little thing to this poem. I usually don't talk about my poems, but since Milton's here, I'm gonna talk about it a little more, because he does a little talk. Then he has this very cool hand thing that he does when he's talking. It's very cool, I dig that. I need some hand things. I don't have enough hand things, some movements of my hands. You know what I'm saying? He did a black exploitation thing that he did, so he had me write a poem for that. So I'm gonna do a black exploitation poem. Afro-liberation, smooth operator, black sensation, high heels, big gold hoop, wearing sister soldier, black fist pump salute while driving through the neighborhood in your superfly ride with collar so big you can walk, you glide because you one bad mother. Kung Fu master, karate chop slinger, expert marksman, nickel-plated big ass gun, carrier, sexual god, goddess, dynamo, you want some? I know you want some, baby. It's my duty to please that. Everybody knows your name. You the super brother, super sister with halo afro, causing property damage that you don't have to pay for. Nobody stops your stride. Nobody can diminish your size. You so cool everywhere you go. You leave Ice Cube. You so fine. You should be a crime. Better watch out. Better come correct, cause you don't take no job from no job turkey. Destroy the world from no sucker. Bringing down our neighborhood, our neighborhood, our neighborhood, our neighborhood, our neighborhood. Yeah. That's one thing I liked about the black exploitation. Yeah, come on, cats. I like that. All right. And that's what I liked about the black exploitation movies was that in all of the movies, right, no matter what it was, they protected the neighborhood, right? They could be CIA agents, you know, fighting somewhere in Guatemala somewhere, but you better not mess with Big Mama, you know. Okay. Coming to Big Mama. I guess I should do Big Mama. Okay. Big Mama, man. So I got one more poem after this one, okay? She is the center of the universe. Around her orbits people, cousins, aunts, uncles, strays. Her house is the event horizon of infinite drama. Door slamming children, crying babies, living room fights and reconciliations. Endless everyday cycles of she. Early rise Mondays, get ready Tuesdays, prayer meeting Wednesdays, bowling Thursdays, party Fridays, barbecue Saturdays, and praise the Lord church Sundays. She thanks God for plastic. She thanks God for plastic runners, plastic chair coverings, plastic kitchen table chairs, plastic tablecloths, plastic tabletop mats, and plastic fruit. Strings of beads hang down from doorways between rooms, hanging out stationary waterfalls are open just for you. Pictures of black women with afros and provocative posing on basement walls, looking surprised, cooking, frying, baking, kitchen always full of aroma. She stands bent over stove, hand on hip, stirring the galaxy in a big silver pot. Now she's outside, fly swatter in hand, seated on a chair just outside front screen door, visit with Miss So-and-so from up the street, abusive husband, piercing glass over glass. She looks at you with an intensity and a sun and says, boy, what you want? Get outside and play, reaching in blouse, in bra strap bank, black woman's Fort Knox, withdraws a $10 bill and says, here, go up the street and get me a quart of milk and some snuff. Thank God for she. She is the gravity that pulls everything together, the rock upon which this neighborhood was built. She, whom badass kids stop cussing around, whom uppity Negroes come down off their pedestals around, whom drug addicts beg for forgiveness for their weakness around, pleading, please say a prayer for me, whom young women seek guidance whether they seek it or not, whom young men get an earful whether they want it or not, whom children get a spare the rod, spoil the child whether they're ready or not. She bears the world on her shoulders, or should I say her hips. Strong, lovable matriarch, elephant spirit, larger life personality, endless giver of self, brilliant shining star, royalty, long live the one, the only, the she, Big Mama.
All right.
Yeah, okay, come on now. Let's get some energy in this room. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me put my preacher voice on. Ha! All right. I guess I should, I'm gonna try to end it on a neo-folk song I wrote for, there's a sister that passed in our neighborhood in Sacramento. Her name is Asata. And I want to honor her today. She passed on to the ancestors. So I want to honor her right here. And She was the sweetest girl. She had some kind of issue with her. I don't know if it was Down syndrome or something, but she was a sweet person in our neighborhood, in our community. And everybody rallied around the mother for her pass. She passed at 22. She wasn't supposed to live past 6. So she made it all the way to 22. Ain't that amazing? Her mom pushed her. And her mom, you know, this is the power of women, right? Black women, is that her mom, she was an entrepreneur, she had her own business, and she had a Down syndrome child. And she just kept pushing her. And she wasn't one of those people that, you know, she didn't put her child in a room somewhere, right? She pushed her out. At 22, she was going to community college, and, you know, she was pushing her to be more than what she was. So here you go. I'm gonna try to do this. Sweet things don't last, we know, but joy they do bring. It's so